Please join me in welcoming the first fellow honorees to receive this honor. Art E. Becker, MGWC, CPG. James Jacobs, PG, CHG. Roger Renner, MGWC. And two honorees who are unable to be with us here this morning, we gladly accept the award for them. Ross Bagtzoglou, Ph.D., and John Pitz, CPI.
Art Becker, owner of Drilling and Safety Consultants LLC, started as a contractor in New Jersey and built a successful business providing services to environmental engineers. Art's nomination explained that this led him to NGWA in the early 90s when contractors, engineers, and manufacturers were all looking for knowledge and guidance. Art is described as the consummate groundwater professional. His knowledge, skills, experiences, and leadership are unsurpassed. His willingness to share and educate reflect his commitment. Besides Art's volunteerism in the legislative process, he has served on numerous other association boards, committees, and task groups. James A. Jacobs, Clearwater Group, has a career of substantial achievement within the geologic and hydrologic industries, academic environment, and political tapestry, his nomination explained. James' achievements are represented in many venues, including sharing knowledge and contributions through outreach activities, technical publications, leadership roles in groundwater associations, and elected positions. All of these outreach platforms have accelerated public awareness of groundwater quality and quantity issues. James' advice to those just entering the field is to meet practicing professionals and look for mentoring opportunities. Contact those in the field of interest while still in college and ask them what a typical day might be like, as studying geology or engineering is very different than performing work as a professional engineer. Former NGWA President Roger E. Renner, President and CEO of E.H. Renner & Sons, Inc., is described as an example of the best of humanity. Roger's nomination noted that he offers assistance and guidance to anyone who asks, whether it is related to NGWA matters or business matters. Roger has served on many NGWA boards, committees, and task forces, served as NGWA president, conducted numerous educational presentations, workshops, and courses on a wide variety of topics, and received numerous awards. Being a member and chair of the Standard Development Oversight Committee and the creation of the ANSI NGWA Waterwell Construction Standard is one of Roger's proudest accomplishments. Roger advises anyone entering the field to get involved, be aware of regulations, and determine early that profit is not a four-letter word. Ross Bagtzoglou, professor and head of the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department at the University of Connecticut, has been involved in the groundwater field as a practitioner, researcher, and educator since the late 1980s. Ross's nomination noted one would be hard-pressed to find a person that better fits the profile of an NGWA fellow than Ross. Ross's accomplishments include authoring more than 100 articles, serving as an associate on several publications, participating on numerous peer review panels, and supervising the work of over 70 undergraduate and graduate students. Ross stated his most significant contribution to science is his work on identifying pollution sources and inferring paleohydrologic conditions in order to better constrain the identification. Former NGWA President John W. Pitz, president of NL Pitz, Inc., is described as a dedicated NGWA member who continually volunteers his in-depth expertise to benefit the association, its members, and the industry. His nomination stated, "John consistently commits to serve with the highest integrity and devotion. John has served on various NGWA boards, committees, and task forces, helped with the development of NGWA's industry cost calculators, and conducting numerous educational presentations both in the United States as well as abroad in countries including Brazil and China. John's advice to those starting in the field is to take a breath, evaluate the problem, determine corrective action, and then start the work. And he considers working in the groundwater industry for over 40 years his proudest accomplishment.
Congratulations to Art, James, Roger, Ross, and John, and thank you for your contributions that affect and continue to affect so many in the groundwater industry. Congratulations.